Happy Friday, everyone. TGIF. I would just like to first start out by saying thank you to my friends who um, shared their stories with me, with you guys on my blog. Thank you to Kay. Thank you to Shaka. And I have a couple more guests that's going to be appearing on my show as well, hopefully on next week, because we all have so many things outside of our home, outside of work. Just we have busy lives, so we have to try to link up and make time. But thank you for making time to share your story. Um, I would like to offer my or give my condolences to one of my subscribers' family. One of my subscribers had passed away on last week. It was very unexpected. It was very sad. And my heart just go out. My heart is extremely heavy because besides God, family is everything. I would also like to give my condolences to the people who was affected by Hurricane Michael. Listen, when you get word that you need to evacuate, evacuate. Just listen. Don't say I'm going to ride out the storm or we're going to be okay or you know what, anything can happen to me anywhere. So I'm just going to stay here. So whatever happens, happens. No, don't think like that. Don't say that because you have people surrounded, surrounding you that cares about you. Whether you think so or not, there's somebody out there that care about you. Um, so when they tell you to evacuate, please evacuate. Now I know there is some instances where you know what you say, I don't have no family, I don't have nowhere where to go. But there's plenty of shelters out there. Um, and if you want to feel safe, go to a shelter at a church. Um, or go to a friend's house, a co-worker's house, but find somebody that you can at least be with in this time. I get it, I understand it. Trust me, I've been in certain situations where I'm like, oh my God, I need to move with a family member. And some of them turned me away. And I get it. It'll be, oh no, we don't have enough room, or you know what, my children need their own space, and I get it. It is what it is. But there were some times where they're complete strangers treated me better than my own family did, or gave me better advice, or were there for me. I'm not trying to talk bad about my family, but that's just how it was. And that's just how it is. But that's just how we were brought up. Oh well, it is what it is. She could fend for herself. She's grown. Those are decisions she made. I get it. We all make mistakes. We all not perfect. Um, but like I said, my condolences to the people that was hurt or killed or lost things with Hurricane Michael. I know how it is not to have no one or to do it all by yourself because I live in Orlando, and I really don't have no family up here. I mean, I do. I have a sister up here, but our relationship is very strained because we didn't grow up together. Um, I don't even want to get really deep into detail, but I did say I was going to keep it real, now didn't I? She it was just my dad. He stepped out on my mom. They were married, but of course he had my sister, and then he had two other sons, which I've never met. I don't even know how they look. So I have two brothers out there that I don't even know how they look. I'm thinking they live in the Palm Beach County area. That's what I heard. They live in Delray. Um, but I don't know them. I'm not sure if they know of me. I'm pretty sure they do. But I have two other brothers that have met them, and one of them said it's like I was looking at myself in the mirror. So if you're out there, if you see this, if you know them, reach out to me. Send me some comments down in the feed. I think that's what it's called. I'm so new with this social media stuff, YouTube stuff, um, because I just want to get to know you. Um, like I said, besides God, family is everything. Um, but getting back to what I was saying regarding my sister, like I said, she live up here. And I don't expect her to babysit. I don't expect her to um, help me out like that because she really don't know me. But we had a situation where some things had happened. I can honestly say I could see how some family members stopped talking. But is it worth it? No, It isn't, because life is so short on this earth, and you may say, well, 100 years is a long time to be living, but life is so short. Whatever it is, hash it out. And I'm not only talking to you, I'm talking to myself too. I'm not exempt, um, because I can make the first step as well. But how do you make the first step? That's the thing. Pray about it. You have to deflate and actually humble, excuse me, yourself. But you say, humble. Some people just don't have a humble bone in their body, and trust me, that used to be me. I'm like, man, I'm not breaking, I'm not bending. It is what it is. This is just what I want. This is just what I think, and I think I'm right. How many people? Everybody always think that they're right. That's not the case. um, me and my children, we have been seeing a counselor, just for family communication and to get to know each other, because you could live in a house with a person and not know them, don't know not one single thing about them, don't know that they're going through mentally, just don't know the hurt, the pain. And let me tell you, some of the things that I am finding out, I'm like, wow. And some of the things, let me tell you, the truth hurts. Some of the things that my oldest daughter, have shared with me, things that have been said around her, man, it hurts. But you know what? It feels good to know. So I could say, you know what? This is the way you do it. This is the right way. The one thing I could tell you guys, I know I'm jumping from subject to subject, what I am learning. Listen, I don't care what the mama did to you. I don't care what the daddy did to you, as far as your children's parents, don't talk bad about each other, because that affects the children. It's not worth it. And trust me, if it make you feel better, hopefully that's not the case. But talking bad about each other, it is not good. You know, you wasn't thinking that when you had these children. You know, at one point in time or another, hopefully you guys loved each other. And like I said, I'm speaking to myself too. So please don't talk bad about each other. It's just immature. It's not right. And it affects the children. The children is always in the middle. Some people say, oh, my children never in the middle, this and that. Don't retaliate. It's just not worth it. It's not worth it. We all have to stick together. We see how this world is going. You know, it's all about sticking together. So if you're going to be a blended family, be a blended family, without the attacks, without the assault, without talking bad about each other. Just stick together, come together, because that's the right thing to do. That's the godly thing to do. And that's how we want to bring up our children. We don't want to bring up our children and they have resentment or hate in their heart. Because trust me, children grow up and they wouldn't want to have nothing to do with you. And they remember. And while they're kids, take advantage now. Love on them. Be there for them. But don't talk bad about the other parent. Or at least around them. If you want to talk bad about them, don't do it around the children. I mean, it's wrong anyway, but don't do it around the children. My time is up, and there's so many things that I was trying to get out this morning, but I couldn't. I can't get it out. Like, when I'm off camera, I'm like, man, like, I be flowing and I be talking about things, and it just flows. But sometimes when I get in the camera, I want to get everything out at once. But it's okay. I hope you guys have a blessed day. I love you guys. I honestly love you guys. I thank you for my subscribers. I thank you for everybody who's watching the video. And hopefully I'm helping you guys. Or even if one person can change, I would be so happy. I know God will be happy. So I love you guys again. And you have a nice day.